Hello everyone, I'm Newbite, and in this video I'm gonna explain the recently unlocked upgrades I just got so far, which is the Refinery and the launchpad. So basically, these things cost a lot of steel to begin with. So as you can see, this Refinery costs 10 QI, which you really need a lot of grass hogs to reach that certain mark, and especially good oil upgrades. And also the rocket launch pad, which you can unlock a building where you unlock a rocket, build a rocket. It's not really like you're gonna build a rocket uh and then nuke your entire grass and stuff. No. And also after you unlock the launch pad and create your first part of the rocket, you unlock this thing called oil drilling rig, which usually is not really normally in the steel upgrades factory, but it unlocks after you build the launch pad right here. So what it does is unlocks a building that passively regenerates oil and AP slowly based on your best liquefy anonymity, which in this point it's probably gonna be another OP building, such especially like the generator, since this generator is also a very overpowered building that really changes your entire gameplay as a whole. Okay, so probably this thing is gonna be very overpowered, and this is gonna make you probably reach to like uh SP steals and stuff. Hopefully I'm gonna unlock this by next video, and I'll explain to you guys what actually this thing does. So first of all, now what is the refinery and what is a launchpad? So these things are not next to the charge and automation and decelerate. So it's basically behind the settings. So go to settings, and now let's check. As you can see, there is a platform. So here we come, and this is the refinery. So basically, the refinery is a pretty difficult thing to unlock. So first of all, rocket fuels are used to like build. As you can see, you have to you have to you have to build rocket fuels in order to spend them on upgrades. So basically what these all does, and they are pretty small, they have a pretty small increase in stats, as you can see. Pretty small, pretty unrewarding for the amount of percentage they give. So how you're supposed to make your next rocket fuel is, as you can see, the first requirement will need 100 SP charge and 100 oil. So the charge is from the charger building, which you unlock in the steel upgrade, and oil is from the decelerated realm, which in this case it's from the same thing as crystallized, but it's for decelerated realm, and that's where you're gonna be having oil in order to upgrade your stuff to make this decelerated realm much easier, and especially that the oily steel is very important upgrade to go for. It's going to be very important in order to actually get the refinery in launchpad as fast as you can without any difficulties. So in first it needed 100 SP charge. That amount of charge is pretty difficult. Wanna know why? It's because for that amount of charge, I would easily not be able to afford for this much charge, because the max amount of time you can go upgrade your charge is 9, so you're not able to upgrade that much charge in anytime soon. So it's really gonna be more difficult as you craft more rock fuels. So as you can see, I cannot go any beyond that accomplishment. If this accomplishment does not have any limits, then this will be much easier. So it took me like 5 hours of AFK so I can get like 200 SP, which at this current state, uh, with the normal charge I have right now, it's pretty difficult. Okay, it's pretty difficult. So once you afford for the rock fuel, you can actually craft one. And so far, I spent it on the steel earned by 30%. But hey, after I unlocked the rocket launch pad, I unlocked this one. This one was locked, and it says reset everything liquefy does, as well as oil. Oil upgrades steel, which basically means you have to prepare yourself before you actually craft your first craft your first rocket part. So you have to spend your steels first to the enough amount of steel you need for the rocket part. So you have to spend them before you make your rocket part. So these other steels we just made do not go to waste. So this is my recommendation. So it actually resets the oils and the oil upgrade, and it also does reset the anonymity, just similar to grass hop, but in the accelerated realm. In total rocket fuel, which in this point in the first rocket part you're gonna make only needs 100 QI steel and one total rocket fuel. It doesn't matter if you're gonna spend those rocket fuels, if you're gonna craft them. You can just spend on them and don't worry about it. As long as you make up for this amount of rocket fuels you need for the next one, you'll be able to craft a rocket part. Now I'm on 1/10. It will become harder as the more you craft the rocket parts. So the first rocket part I just crafted gave me 1 momentum. So these momentums, you can use them on very important upgrades are gonna be a bit of a game changing for you. So here's the oil upgrade. All of them just need 1 momentum. And there's 8 upgrades so far. Only 8 upgrades so far out of 10, which I do not really understand why. So here's the oil upgrade. I think this is probably the most overpowered upgrade, I think, since you'll definitely need oil to improve your steel and your decelerated round. It's very important. It's very important actually. So I just spent on that momentum, and I honestly did not regret it. And here's gotta grow fast, which is increases grass growth speed by 300%. I think this is the most useless upgrade for the rocket parts. This is so useless. So don't even invest your momentum. Just make it your last upgrade you're gonna put on if you're gonna be crafting parts. So make this your very 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 last part of the upgrade you're gonna get first. So grass's life increased grass value by 300%, which is probably gonna be a bit useful in the accelerator realm, but it's really gonna be a game changer in the accelerator realm. And there's the N tiers, which is increases tier progress gained by 300%, which in this point I think it's kinda useful, but not. I don't really need tier progress that much during progression, so probably not useful. Powerful increases charge rate by 300%. Since I do look forward into general buffs, I think this is probably gonna be my third upgrade I'm gonna go for. Anonymity. Anonymity points earned by 300%. Pretty useful upgrade as well. Maybe if you unlock the oil upgrade, I think it's gonna be best paired if you make this your second upgrade. But I don't really know maybe if you should make this your second upgrade or not, but it depends. Because it's gonna help you earn more oil if you're gonna invest more anonymity points, okay? Steel going increases steel earned by 300%. It's gonna be a very overpowered upgrade as well. Maybe if you're gonna make this your first upgrade, I'll definitely recommend. It just depends on how you want it to be. So it depends on your liking, okay? I like to idle increases platinum earned by 300%. At this point, if you're gonna have like at least 7 grasshops and a maxed out accomplishment right here. Where is it? The less grass. If you're gonna have this much accomplishments, which at this point you're gonna have 20 platinum possible in a matter of seconds. If you unlock that one over here, what is gonna happen next is, I think the amount of platinum you're gonna earn per platinum is 20 platinum per one, which is pretty OP. But in this point, since the platinums are taking way too long to even get and especially afford them on those upgrades, it depends if you really are idle for so long. I would definitely recommend it. But if you are an active person, I wouldn't recommend a platinum upgrade. So here's all I can clarify for this video about the refinery and the launchpad. They're not really that surprising, but hey, there's one last reset layer, which actually comes after the rocket part thingy. Which, if you go to open help, you'll need 10 rocket parts to assemble the full rocket, which each part requiring a bit more than the last. Sorry, because my English is kind of bad. You earn 1 momentum for each part completed, which can be spent on a choice of many powerful upgrades, which is these ones, of course, that we just talked before. An important note: the rocket fuel upgrades are the only ones that are kept in the next reset layer, which actually is going to be about the Galactic. So as you can see, Galactic. So probably if you're going to craft your full rocket, you're going to travel to space, which I don't know what's going to happen there, but it's going to be a very long way to get into that thing. So maybe, I don't know if the developers just finished with these stuff or not, but we'll check in that maybe in maybe a year or something. It depends on how easy these things are, how easy it is to get the rocket fuels. So as you can see, you have to prepare rocket fuels upgrades before you just get your next Galactic. So next reset layer, flowers and the rocket fuels are the only ones that are gonna be stayed. So as you can see, this is the flowers upgrades, which I don't really know why is this so hard to even get. But yeah, that's all to say about this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I think my next video is gonna be about the oil drilling rig. So if I unlock this thing, I'll make a video on that. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.